ba ewa abra wo call Facebook na o search for Promise Radio 102.7 obetimi do messages afa ho saa so na oyer passports ewo Facebook also the messages fa yatena se sabre ye beka ni nyina ewo dwumade ni so ede amamo ye be rama no ne kakra na ye de nsem ewo amano ne aba dodo na no ebefa AFCON 2024 a ye hwe ni musanyame ya adoma memeda ebei ebehase ewo Cote d'Ivoire wona hinkro efene se Abidjan na atoa so akosi ne kwasiera the Black Stars of Ghana ye bebo ye first game ye ne Cape Verde ana Cape Verde ene di ACN Black Stars akopiem ewo Abidjan ni nyina no nsem wo ha ayede ebetu edwa na wo hwe se the players no sisiesie won ho ade kopiem ewo Abidjan na efeye eno na manfo se nyedie na ho transfer mo terminate bi contract Abrantia ni dey Kwadwo Obin Junior and they has a folk management here say come loan to Legon cities also onko e dey nti na Kwadwo Obin Junior say onko na ensembe ena Kojo Obin Junior e de ato has management anim eno so e wo ha ebehwe eye saa ensem no ye de kan de atodwa se Gideon Asante Suraj Sedu Eric Eso Michel Sapon ena afi Alawa Eric Ofurentwi omunyina no coach and de Abdul Bashiru Osman e de akoto management anim se ohwe won modern bona emmoa House of Folk team no eno so ye bewuram Asante Kodoko ene eye Prince Owusu Kwabena afi Avenyo ena Rakra Great Olympics aso ya Michael Osei ena afi Ebenezer Sechere former defender at the Deportivo ehun sensem say ena akosi Olympics omay ready so mbe release Michael Osei ena Ebenezer Sechere ede amakumasi Asante Kodoko na ne nyina no gise okan ehun free sabre kopim se no nsia bebo on promise 102.7 ade highway sports bansan na watimi atensem no mu se de si etie Professor Chumesi ono ena oyo opanyino Dana Sports Authority ano oso obo o ka kire Ghana fo nyina ode fa promise 102.7 so yemfama Ghana fo nyina so nte se Accra Sports Stadium no say aye ready aye betimi abo football games ewo ho we eni nsem bebre ena abedwafo ebetena se a yebedi ho komo kopem se yebenya bre na yebie line no so ede atum ede ama ye netiefo no so abem no do omadwen kire aba medical ka kire o se dwumadia na yedi ewo ye oyepa 100.7 ifi no miensa mpa mu kopem no 9 pa mu ani atu ni din highway sports se yeyi ede free eye oyepa FM ede aba promise 102.7 ka kire foforo kra waba aha na se yede highway sports no ede aba ayatere brenim efri no nan ekopim no nsia se de be ya ye ne yadofo ye nyina no ye betimi a kire ya adwene ewo ye dwumade nso ne aboa na bibia akoso kama nje se program no obetimi asa hwene live on Facebook Oyepa radio and afi sorry Promise Radio 102.7 and afi Oyepa Sports on Facebook obetimi enche bia no ebeba TV so eno Promise TV na baby awo ewo Ghana nyina no so TV ana ese da so na wonya akonya na otimi ahwe sports lawyer edi ewrama no ne be simadu aidi anim na so abobo so pa na fe yeba na yaba be bibi ensem no fa messages bra yebe kan nyina ewo dwumadi no so edi ama sports lawyer yemko
Promise Radio 102.7 ye konko phone crosso na ene yebahwe facts about AFCON no na ene yehwe champions by region. Now it's a regional federation of North Africa, West Africa, Central Africa, East Africa, and afi Kosafa, Southern Africa, Dodua, Omunina etimi aje. Na oko North Africa wa, amajina mako edubako 11 times, and ometimi aje Egypt aje so Algeria aje mieno Morocco aje bako na fe Tunisia, and so aje bako oba wafuha West Africa. Ghana, Yadi and Nigeria, Adamiensa, Ivory Coast, Adamieno, and a Senegal, Adabako, Enti, West Africa, so Yadi Mako Edu, Oko, Central Africa, Cameroon Forum, Adi Enum, DR Congo, Adamieno, Congo, Adabako, Enti Central Africa, and so Adi Enwache, and of East Africa, Ethiopia Forum, Adabako, Sudan, Adabako, Enti Oko East Africa AFCON woman so adimieno and a southern
so na me so be prepare
amen
ya we me ya
hallelujah because ya bom paye no mete say wo bi minimu wontumi nya hwe
some say na ya
Jesus
na me e just na so na me de to no
Wambebo tournament ni bi ewo Yamoussoukro matches ni bi ebekoso ewo Abidjan and a San Pedro and a Kohogo also matches Kohogo ho say you be kasa ha ensi eno no na Boake no stadium baako na ewo Stade de la Pa 40,000 spectators and a efa na Abidjan so ebenya stadium ewo Alassane Ouattara Stadium 60,000 spectators and a efa and a Felix Fofo Boyeno and also ewo Abidjan 33,000 and a efa nti San Pedro so Laurent Poku Stadium 20,000 spectators and a Yamoussoukro Charles Konan Bunny Stadium and also FA 20,000. And see, fat about AFCON and away yet on some at one name. Now, young Manchester United as you and say Pia and yet to a name, Sir Andre Onana, goalkeeper. Emma Manchester United no agreement atoja between Cameroon Football Federation and after Manchester United se Onana ebetena Manchester Nyankopon boa obebo against Tottenham Spurs na few hours na gamer omo ebebo ewo AFCON against Zambia ebaso on Tuesday diate HM se Onana eko kampa first game na day less than 24 hours na wapu game ama Manchester United ye yama uma enseme da goal post mo Nigeria star Francis Ozohu ena eti etuja se Nigeria etime eti AFCON no ema no eyeye dobeka eti ache Nigeria players na ene se petty mistakes yana amuye ewo park no so nyina ewo se amutime esesa no na afi amobom as unit ebana sa niema nyina ebekoye ede ama wamo Bafana captain Rowan Williams ena edi to just say emreway ena South Africa mino womu Asia omo players no na omo no din koma omo show mu enkran enye debia bambuo ene adiade omo hia South Africa mino support enti ono de all Kenya na say eya omo enfili the supporter omo no ede emoma emra womu ejina akono eno eyensema captain no ede tudwa Riyad Mahrez ede atudwa ose okay June 2019 ewo Egypt ekwanya amofa so start AFCON no against Harambee Stars na edne nemom no omutime edin kunim onim say Algeria edge 2019 AFCON no en route to the final omo rene omo matches nina osi ebi be sense biem ewo Ivory Coast nyankopon bo a AFCON no eshasia on Saturday Guinea-Bissau coach Basiro Kande onim say group woman no ano den bruta Nigeria oho Cote d'Ivoire oho and Equatorial Guinea na Basiro Kande ede atudwa say a bit difficult nemum senior bia group no ome qualify at the film enough of AFCON stories no na boss player ye ko England na ene awie live on Promise 102.7 FM na nyame na aka Jadon Sancho I mean from tudwa awie se Manchester United amane green light no se obetime akọ Borussia Dortmund na wakwe ne medicals na fe wato so akobo loan ede ama woman according to insider ede etu anim se nanka ohwe coach no nkwade a opesa Jadon Sancho enka amuton permanent na mom Sir Jim Ratcliffe any Ineos group no se da bi ya hu se bi papa bi e wonu mo enti enye permanent deal bia loan option to buy and soon ho into Okobo loan at the Ama Dortmund team no Guy Neville and Roy Keane among your former Manchester United players na among someone homo Kenya and say Manchester United recruitment department no wama amu top players Emma Manchester United no I was say almost strengthening ye I was say department no ye hwe omo djuma no a omo eye ne ye it sounds say players bi na say about Manchester United a omo dwen wo a wama entiase boss player Luis Saha was former United striker and was say Anthony Jagudie no ase nansa go na wudie ho kate in na mfape eno ano no na se wanyere ho a this is Manchester United maybe eba amiaka cha se okra no e wo se okọ yeti 82 million pounds abeto wo a wo asudie e wo se wo ye ho adwuma eno aye ensem a wo dan woni ekọ Luis Saha so ya wote eto boy nanim Manchester United deyate HM se amopesa omokọ Sporting Lisbon na amofa Martin Hoyman na amade Facundo Pelistri and echo na fe amakofa Sporting Lisbon midfielder Martin Hoyman and aye ensema efiri etodwa ene awie live on Promise 102.7 na Promise nyame na aka dia yati ene awie HM se Jude Bellingham or yet to betime aye bia Sir Ellen Haaland ene no bra aye Real Madrid na emode etibra na fe ye no nyina enkamom na yamwam amatim no enkomfa nko na nem Zao Pahinha ono oko na so ya eka to ene bro nanka in the summer transfer window oye player ama Bayern Munich amfa ose sesei ono oye player Emma Fulham ye season no na ye do next summer and obedi sade babia oko eno eye Zao Pahinha ne sama oti tudwa ene awie Sir Jim Ratcliffe reporter yensa eka HMS wa decide Sir one Mason Greenwood abetina 101 na amadi nkomo according to the name HMS Mason Greenwood there Sir Jim Ratcliffe one the Ineos group no one bepe se obesan aba abaye adwuma ama Manchester United Don Carlo Ancelotti onim se David Alaba apra wanya anterior cruciate ligament injury he say eye Olyrien Tchouameni mo ana elbow as a center back or the ato Fiorentino Perez anim se obehia a young and talented center back Nyankopon boa January transfer window Yanko Federico Valverde na suye oye player Emma Real Madrid na ninsam ne se nyamianum nukranye senei ono Fedi Valverde Madrid for bona baso na ye bonedin Fedi Valverde yenya uteni uye boya a player baako ena boam amana duba bia wadru no Cristiano Ronaldo ono Fedi Valverde by no ya kodao na oni Ronaldo tim koma koyon faso tunofo ene adade ena boam amano aye Fedi Valverde Joshua Kimmich boss player or player Emma Bayern Munich na en central form any Joshua Kimmich 18 komo eno mbusa ne se obeko akoya adwuma ate amatim be Nyankopon bo anesama January kra okohin eno simprempre de osi akan ema Bayern Munich na anopai ya catcher wo se oko Joshua Kimmich aso ya Barcelona form etinachi PSG etinachi awai me confirm amon se Barca due to financial difficulties hamuntibe Antono Clement Lenglet Diate HMS onko AC Milan na no beto dwa se Milan epeno nanso obetina Aston Villa na wabo ede ama wamom Napoli asuye and boss player do ene awai Lucas Martinez Quanta or player Emma Fiorentina Diate HMS onkomonom aduanim ye pa amotwa nim se womansa ebetimi akano enti enawie live on Promise Radio 102.7 boss player edin ko phone cross nsem no esiha.
Okay, sports lawyer Babaisa yebedase yebese hyebium Babaisa ene die wura eye Afcon ena afi eye stories ahodo a twegu ewo wiase afana nyina se obed atenase ayebedi enkomo enche Alhassan Said Zakito obetene kasa so ena bafo wa obete eye bafo wa so enka ewo eye afidi eso makacho se ensesaye foforo aba ene se eye ye dwumadie an ye di ewo ye pa 100.7 ayato ni din wo highway sports say aba eye Promise 102.7 Promise 102.7 edino de ansesa highway sports na ehyaase no nan ekopim no nsia na yasore so nti we ene eyenhyehye foforo abanti ma wonua so nte se changes as say aba eno no highway sports ene aba Promise 102.7 Promise 102.7 ubetimi do messages afa Facebook search for Promise Radio ewo Facebook anase or passports on Facebook ho nyina no odo messages fa ebenya bre na yakan ewo dwumadi no so ede amamo se wo beda kwaba Alhassan Said Zakito
jibo
da bibia boko de
yeah fine
enyo ma wi bibia e kama
be fine
okay then nyoma akoso kama
yeah you so
why enjoy wi
oh nebe presa ba be na den se me no be din komo bizo timi na ka ho bi komo no koso ya be ma bia fine
Judy
ti no bia be fine
hey Edion
exactly
Edion
be fa Judi ebefa.
Okay. Obed, no me koso kama. Bibia e fine. Na echiri din no. This is a very slogan.
Yeah.
Of course. A bow dear Obed, no, the echiri so. And so go find away.
Campus life back there. Say chidi ni
Campus no mude Prempeh College and I say Hefa. Only gone. BBC as a chidi, and I say now proper man for a chid.
Bidis baby were chiribasa. Send ye. Was a movement you are
out to see a man for food.
Movement ni chemu chairman go to Edi. Okay, chidi.
Problem be any too far no ligon.
Yeah, near the Aba, the quick match, a quick chidi no match.
This one am no before a chidi over man, so
mamma, so so Yamatia see the be a baby. Yeah, we're not sorry on a panel and pie bonnet to anyone. Now, why the Akanama, no Abuama or decisions I'll be taking so I could you know, I shall be about our council. Okay, you quick one. Zakito so no din komo za meso me no won komo bi since last week.
You man meja ashemu. Meja ashemu.
Meso me no won komo bi since last week enti me sure ni.
Me po adwuma na mamo. Na makope ba bi ata. Me she da po adwuma na me de mamo so monye na me kope ba bi. Adai. The office okra me ba mani nka.
Bibia be fa.
Me ba office okra mani nka.
Ni na aka.
Abotre.
Debe we and when we had an hard pana, I had to be 9, 10 open.
Penny dear, nothing more. Another more, bro.
And your history, pa, come on, penny, you know. Cabinet will boost you and even 18 now, 30 now, because at Danadu's age, you know, enjoyment are here, no penny bit me enjoy. But what fast food be oh, the nana will be more around or more 30s, no. Or no TC or TSC. What penny mind say, you crew a bump penny in an job bad night. There's all penny ban over my speech. No be blasters players quite. At a rent, we see baby, I will set the flight quick and easy. And easy. Penny dear, but. And you better.
There, then the other benefits room.
Say,
Sunday, yeah, how are no fanasa?
Yes, you're hearing my dear, no panasa. First, I'm in Tessa Benassa, but Minnie Matias, your pa said, you're hearing my dear, and then Sapas of Pepano Quadia. I am adding, you could
actually, okay,
Danger man.
Danger. Nine was team.
Danger starting you. When if you are danger mama ko em kakra.
They necessary.
Danger man kwaba. Now ngasa. Danger man.
Danger man so we musi anes wa kwatwi bibia bo. Jini fa.
Danger man kwaba.
Kwame mejoso
bibia boko de baby afi ba so boko
mimi wa around me ko bibia
kokun ye
se me ba e wa anya yi ti no yi na
ja mo ntimi amu
ja ye nie akoye wo china se yi ba dia se china wo ba dia se na se ana wo china so man na se yo but musudu ha efu
ade no anani ha
ena na mo ha fe na na mehu ni
Over the young kakra. Said yes, I did. Came refugee. I am refugee now. Young handsome new blasters. I could do. Blasters, I could do.
Almost play now, almost a sound matter.
There be a man's son. Almost almost Kaftan,
no friend to my goose. So much son.
Ah, I don't know, Mrs. Sano.
So almost move front to my
almost been a cow.
And to watch almost said on what I
share no more the coy any day. And one of them be
a goose. Thomas so much addition.
Judy.
About for
when we know cap on the air, cap on the air pay. And I'm a mukodi a 210 or mukodi second on by a veggie. One by Magia, you don't monko, or when you cap on my Magia, you don't monko. omo ma cap no mra no ma je yere no mo nko cap no na ehia ye hia cap no sin na de omo timi nya na jai omo timi nya za kito jai o ye so omo ye hia cap no dodo Ghana hia cap no hwe ye asema ye wo se sei aba football mu ade Ghana pa hia pa ya afko no ye hia pa
12 minutes mo mo shatare
oh na tade omo to omo ni tade hye omo ni tade hye omo to omo ni tade hye dia hu siesie
country si ko nyina wo hwese mo siesie omo a Ghana nko ade ye bi ase nyanu ni hia
enso ye nya ye fe enso ye ni enya ye fe because enya first time ni me say Kwame almost do second ye mo jeep Cherokee and answer jeep I dey ma mo no mo de ko ye e tie say o mo kasa bibi ka che o mo say so mo Jeff ko na de Ghana be ya mo no nya sam ketwa ye be ya bibi kase de ya ma o mo tie say o mo papa ye say o mo nyi cap no ma na fe de ya bre minister ko kasam che menti house Afcon budget no work in progress David no but minister no he's insulting Ghanaians. What is the meaning of work in progress no asene saying ya yanko school mun che menti be work in progress asene saying no work in progress educate my illiterate mind. What is the meaning of work in progress Ghana hanomo last year 23 and the minister for yata okoje parliament ka che sika 24 yebedi okobo hu nyina che now that's ask to we do kokodi vo we win budget how dey ko ye ko can say work in progress I said this saying work in progress na ase mun je kire we work in progress mun tase o
oso mo bomba
kunta o ko legon work in progress na ase this saying
ise ogugusu ye ho adwuma
ti won niska bo kokodi no legon
say no ti tournament in stages you have a group stage.
Yes.
You have a quarter final, semi final, and a final. Since you have a catch or say budget a tournament nina $9 million. To final, near new final.
Yamau 1,000 cities, Sefa Conkai. Now do go now say 500 cities na the bread.
Train. Near Kobo tournament ni
me pacho yama 1,000 cities papa kan wudun kokko no asa nye 500 cities na de be
o se twen ye Kobo tournament ni wi a stage bi e bedru bi a no sika a mo yusu mba bebu hu akonta de amaga
jibo tournament na wo mokobo na minister dey say budget na ye de ko tournament no work in progress no tournament ni nyina asa wo yiro hu na wo gi a wo benya $9 million o ana me boa ana enya $9 million wo benya $9 million $9 million no say ye wie no maje no spend $50 million ah na aboye nsema ma wo ma na asesen say we no maje ah no what spend $50 million ah na aboye nsema ma wo na asesen enti anwa Dr. Nyaho Tamakru was say incentives is good but nationalism is or the bibi shaho me am for my wedding shaho nationalism is better. Minister no onye nationalist kaka
or say Dr. Nyaho Tamaklu enra on the maiden edition of Highway Sports
on promise
102.7 incentives is good.
It's good,
but nationalism is the key to success in sports.
That's it. See about incentive be am so ya incentive baba ya ba incentive baba ye incentive ba so say tom so mo so nya nationalist kakra
do de na de
ya ba say ya patriotism loyalty ni odo our love for Mr. Ajman e de ye no
any incentives
ya incentive baba ya ba incentive baba you know
no, but it's true.
say my so we love our father.
Yes, it's true.
Everybody we love our father and everybody he knows we love him. Ti ye be ye nim say bo ye won so be ye ne so won so ye to won so nye ne so Ghana for so nye de se so ye ti asa we ni kanya din ana me boa me ka baba yi say aye muso wa ugina ho ya wo mu de opese o kire asa no keso no kure
ba for me das mesa ba bi
kobla na
o ba ma me we Black Stars finally akodru Cote d'Ivoire na omoko no by born again for pictures ni bi to Facebook o na amanfo hu said the Black Stars is form hu de kopiem ewo eye Abidjan na sports minister Edin Sematudwa or say Black Stars budget no a work in progress na omu free tournament ne ba stage bi on bedru bia no obeba bebu akonta e de akire Ghana for Obed
Jibo Medase. Well, let's start with the branding of the Black Stars team. And now,
na we are Lamte.
Yeah, Richmond Lamte.
Na Lamte sent to onim fro. Na what they chichi ni kom say.
Na Lamte.
Sent to me onim fro.
Yeah, well, but why but they tell
so mo kono mo po bia onim to afra kan ho.
Oya sim bebre pictures no ba won say Lamte papa.
Na wo te Ghana haya front to say. Obi ote yi, obi aye wo no yi, ye boy. I will free Germany by. On Zoom front to say.
Oh, but near my friend,
you are my dear, so yes.
No, as a boy.
Near my friend.
What you say? What you say? Correct as a boy.
Yeah, man, only fear to us for him. If you not to quit 3 minutes. I said we say friend. Or they catch some massacre.
Hey, Wani. I went into my friend. I want to have the assembly. No, it's so fry. Wait until tomorrow. Watch it. We don't fry. We don't fry. That we don't fry with the good baby doing. Okay, where's you? Pencils were fine.
But it looks like Omukuta Adieno. Omukuta Bibi, no, Ebi Akuta bag, Okuta book, no, Modiana,
Amate.
Well, Jibo, assembly in any tiawa. One, branding the one here because Enra, the president of the state, handy over the flag of Ghana. Edema Didayu. And that is something to tell you.
My member we ma bafo. Bafo. O make you come and say Black Stars players no mo Jacob no come mefa yere mu.
Ai.
Okay. Agrada. O dem say wo yere ma problem na pese uja no. Na wonim kwa be so uja.
Onu kwa so the only person.
Sylvester Bodi asare. O message we dey make penam dey ama bafo in chambers. Bafo.
What you say?
What the Asimbiaba, but me am a copy na me dia.
So ni di matem die.
Oni watem.
Ba waka masem.
Waka wasem.
Enya hwe.
Okay, over to us way.
Now, and now the president, the flag of Ghana, Edema, the players, they dare you the captain and the coach. And anytime we are Oko represented the state, no man penny the flag nemawa. There's a could you know man and name unejinamuye. And this is a major tournament, so the cameras will be all over, waiting to see how the Black Stars will appear. And on my appearance, no one word, you bet me I generalizing Eddie Ababe Fragana Funina. So yes, it's, as a matter of fact, it is necessary say they will appear and appear colorful, and the branding will be on point and will be on spot. And from that angle, the Jibo Yankano Cre or more kind of faso Eddie P on airfare. Now homeka. Na die mu bi be catch your money say send your mother call ho fe no and famra. It's that simple. We don't want to entertain any form of disgrace or symbolic performance. Emerite kwan a yenya abotre siesie omo e de omakwa akuduru aye Cote d'Ivoire no. Sa ho siesie fefe na se ne ade na efe no. They should complement that with beautiful performance and decent results. Send your mo kwa ometimi akwa awia chese camera si di omechi kama no wo mo nkobo ni ye send your mo ba baka ometimi aba awia sa najo wo mo ko bo ne toro kan no ma ba najo Ghana fu nyina da no mo de kode no ma ba betwam no no ma ba ko pe ba bi ahye no enu aye di na mo mo e na mo ko awia wo mo nkobo ni ye so no mo ba be ombebe awia amya san ye di na mo. But from where I sit, I'll be honest with you. My belief in the Black Stars every day, Jibo, from, especially when I look at the modern day of running the game, and how now the game is being decided by managers. Recently, we watched Hard to Folk against Asante Koroko, and after game ended, everybody on the field, say the changes are Coach Ogumiyeye. And sometimes when you talk about changes, it's not about changes in personnel. Sometimes the positions of the players and the role of the players, no, and the strategy how do we game, no. When you realize that the opponent derive a better strategy, what they kill with game plan now, which Mr. Saneman couldn't be about. We are in an era of tactics and in an era where coaches are winning games from the bench and with their brilliance, tactical brilliance. And so what the sad to Ghana modern mono about him show because our technical team for over 10 months into today said they are up to the task. And I don't want to use harsh words.
Chris Timber on your 10 months.
Yes.
As Blasters coach.
Ghana Football Association website. Now, search it day on one now, so Chris Hilton a 10 months.
After meeting, the contract ends immediately after the tournament.
Yeah.
Wow, a broken temo.
21 years.
And when you watch him, I don't want to use the word our expectations near meaty there. I don't say I know Sabit me used to so you've been scammed. But for now, no, Enyanya worse enough to the extent that me I can say we've been scammed. But the expectations of Ghanaians, the belief of Ghanaians are not more Christianity. One, there is no proper formation. The foundation of our system, no coaching into me install here. So coach biaba was me born say na mpesa me born. Me say we can see progress in that particular formation foundation our setting. You don't see that when Chris Hilton is at the bench of the Blasters. And currently as we are speaking, born air tactics. Opinion is the second half it's Mikoye, but he's extremely predictable. And when you are going to tournament, not proud to the tournament over and over and over again after staying with a team close to a year, yehu improvement, yehu progress. Now you are so predictable. Our tournament would you agree to be pasha. So our rival is colorful, but Jibo, from where I sit, I don't think our return will be that colorful like our rival. Now let's go to
Ghana phone crying. Your team na bad sao. Sometimes
and then a good one. No, let's break that down. Can be a budget, but let's break it down. We don't have a stable goalkeeper.
You show the pedigree of the coach compared to other African countries.
Are we looking at name or we are looking at performance? If you cannot defeat Namibia, if you cannot defeat
friendly
Comoros,
game,
fine. Can't defeat Comoros in a World Cup qualified. A tournament here, Canada, US, Mexico, a game changing a tournament for Ghanaians. Now new Comoros Kobono show. So on the Central African Republic, born out Chefaubo. Any serious. Ghana Kobo against US and a Mexico. Then it's nearby. There's no convincing performance from this particular Blasters under Cruz and Chris Hilton. So let's look at the key things that my team winning. Jibo, we talk about the spine of a team. Now, when you dissect the Blasters, now here the spine of the Blasters and so we are just coming up with slogans. Send a diet, Italian or Ghana. Slogan, it say it is possible. But when you want to perform a tournament, and your slogan, a slogan there, and Ghana tournament be a backwaje, a slogan and England, it is coming home, no, come the Ajikru Webia. When him slogan, yet in England, it is coming home, no to be out to the stairs, say, over the end, but guess what? They are not able to win it because football is not about slogan. So when you talk about the pedigree of the Blasters coach, you better to but the pedigree in there do go pramano so. Pedigree baby, I bet you to say, oh pedigree, oh class, oh experience, oh character no. Eh bra ye di wakwa ko gina bench. Na wama won san wadwuma na there do park no so. Coach nin san wadwuma there do park no so and he has been exposed.
Obed, ya court tournaments na Ghana for bebre na ni gidi o Blasters 2010 me kai say ya court 2010 na start see at 2 million din or ye project one coach Sule that time you keep players Sule like Kenstemo omo nyina na Blasters na yi o mafrim me kai say Ghana for team we dey enkoye hwe boemo fefe players nkura makobo under 20 ada no mo ne do mo kobo tournament kese say big boys I know him say Olele Asamoah and Asian and a senior Asian Pride.
There was Koja
And a Koja Samoa. But we had the influence of
the back. A children and your bad so.
Oh, your boy, Vosa, and MC Ericado.
So there was a spine.
Vosa and Ericado. But so share tournament I need John Mensah, who was that time our most influential player. Asian by there, but just one game. See a boy in Cote d'Ivoire and Asian Pride. He was out of the tournament. Sule Muntari, the midfield combination of Sule, Apia, Michael Essien, out. You are free. You call tournament, you lose your first match in Cote d'Ivoire. You who you are Ghana, you bought final, and Egypt say 1-0. You call Equatorial Guinea. Few Ghanaians and they who poor Blasters team. Ghana team, yes, 2015. Oh, hey, I call 2012, Equatorial Guinea 2015. Near OGD or 2012, the chair 2015. But eventually 2015 for the year, I had the chair 2012 for the year. Inti tournament in so Nekasa Eka. Yeah, Magana for your GD Kakra.
The answer could terminate as one thing, didn't want to dance here. Jibo, in that Milo team, there was discipline. In that Milo team, there was unity. In that Milo team, there was control. And it was a manager, now a master the tactics. Chris Timbayan. If you are to say he's a defensive-minded coach, one master no ana. A master. The identity and philosophy of Chris Hilton. On Timin Danedi. And only baby a bon no. Melody tournament no atres or say one go. Na sad any idea where ya idea proud to the tournament. No amount indicators to let you believe in a system. On the part of Chris Hilton, on my indicators, the system now was shenedi. Into as a car, would you fit them out when you now the sequence. Now see you a bew or it me ye into Weber ye. If Chris Hilton had mastered his system, Ebia Chris Hilton a one go project. What say one go project and one master during difficult moments. In dire moments, what me the sailing through, the conversation would have been different. But we are playing without dominating. We are playing without control. We are playing without a stable goalkeeping department. The goalkeeping department, you need a stable goalkeeper. So Lele in 2010, he was stable. He was stable. These were two players you can count on them, and don't forget the intelligence of a player like Koja Samoa in the middle. At least spine no ubenya be miensa nine bia or more experience no it is being complemented by the young guys. Now you pick this Blasters team and you don't have a goalkeeper with that caliber like Olele no. You don't have a number 9 in the shape of a Samoa Jan. I'll bet him when you say you give him 3 chances and he's going to score. Apart from giving him chances, a striker will build an excellent bond with the midfielders in terms of supplying and chance creation. Almost connected that fast because in 2010 there was Koja Samoa no or understanding the role ni into when a boss on check. The last time is a kid to a diner that no ye pencil born and Obama in Akino. Koja Samoa boss abona masa mojan. But into one chance both are mercy. So this structural deficiency in the Blasters team no and then my yemu see a tournament na kwa yade. We are all Ghanaians and we'll be extremely happy if at the end of the day Ghana kwa tournament no. But we are also analysts and we analyze issues without emotions. We analyze issues based on the evidence in front of us. Near the evidence na there any na ka asemo Ghana is nowhere close to favorites. Yet the recent performance even in the tournament and qualifies Ghana is nowhere close to favorites. That is the honest reality I be painting at the Amity for. Now, my main chire a yikakra. Wait there, Mr. When you beje pa. So now only Mr. Ware come budget us. And I will say,
you have a month for 2 for say you're 2024. In Tombes or Sessa. Nah, I said, interesting. Almost all health in here. So health in your Oyonku K. So okay K.
K.
Dr. K. Kotoko. K oye doctor. Keep kus yuhi.
Oh, yeah.
Also her like.
Major so. Hey, my uncle pa.
Also men can't say.
Correct.
Men set controversies into 2 months for him.
Oh, now they maybe by my academy.
Also a few asem no.
And I'm say doki. Yeah, the blaster for us. Yeah, person almost says your one. Oh, so what did they? No, hey, Jordan, and to one fatal papa.
It looks colorful.
A fatal papa, no almost sure more dark no crack and hold their jaja. Once almost no, or color nintino. Once or before more. So, ain't it? Me the see edit picture. Me the minimum. But the only in nature. Adia Ghana for condone who commadi ache. Now, over the buy any beji. Never did down from any somebody captain, but something will become on cousin.
Okay. Now, Jibo, when you talk about a budget, the definition of a budget is an estimate of income and expenditure for a set period of time. And I like the word, an estimate of income and expenditure for a set period of time. Now, when you define estimate, because BBC so we also look at keywords. Estimate are different rough calculations. Into say way accountant. Me ka say for budget na. Yen ka say predicted your future no. Na ko he kwan send ye be discount pepe na be choro kire yen. We basic accounting 101. Yen ka say wura dachim. So when the finance minister budget for 2024 which will be presented in 2023 because they be on presenting before see be wura mu na. Oni asore asofo bia nkohia and oni obofo bia nkohia ma ne ntro de besi afini mu nyina ma no and won say afi Ghana e be say no atrotro ne pepepe in such a way that is so accurate and vivid. A rough calculations and if an estimate for a period of time. So you think ahead and you imagine how you manage affairs for that period. Enti anopa wo ba fie na wo ye obudgeta. O fa ni so obedidi. Enti medidi kura aduane be ni medidi. How many times na medidi within the day? Enti e bia me target 20 cedis for a meal. Enti medidi 3 times e 60 cedis. Me ka me fa no me fa ka akosi hen. Ka na me fa ni sen. Anopa me ba me nya straight car. Enumere me pon a based on the atoto me pen enumere di se me nya straight car. I am loading no short until my calculate and so na me the account. Menum so na me the account. Na me the bia ton chain just in case say bibi fufuro bi ebe bomu a na make sure say me ho nkokere me ene ye de budget. Nti wo kɔ na wo koduru fie na wo nya left a wo kwa no asa disika na koto because wo nya left de ane sika na ka re be fa car no ate afrim na de akoto. Sa wo ba na wo tiri ye na obi se wa fa o lunch a wo kwa na de akoto. Budget. So we don't need the people at the Ministry of Youth and Sports to come and tell us ahead of a major tournament like this. Accountant in pennyfu go and mean tracing and any rough estimate or calculation based on the number of tournaments yako. This is not the first time I got Eko Afcon. Even if this is the first time I got Eko Afcon, we can ask. It is central for a Coco Divu being called Dampono. Ye fa phone ye course. Ni ebisa hotel boy saying. Ufri Kumasi anankan Coco Divu saying. Ghana ye matches ye bebo the venue ben. Inti se nipa ne koda ha. Ye po obi o ho no akyere say. And ye say oh fa can free ha kwa ha. Saying we do all those calculations, we list it plus the food plus security plus allowances near this kind of nipa ne so onko. Onko na anko so an ye fa supplement budget. Me asan this can be a amano based on the aquacotro. Okona say okodi na bi ka oba odi ade abre. So it's an insult from every angle that a country full of elites ya fam with the makogu ministry ye tuamoka no mo ka che Ghana for say ahead of a tournament muntimi draw budget. Tournament ye ko bi 3 years in by. Ahead of the
almost muntimi draw budget.
Now what me drank a work in progress.
Almost say can muntimi kan che Ghana.
Almost say a work in progress and no and no crowd yes all the core is a major insult.
E better na buy na mo musika zo mvanko. So manya budget Tomo ko mo yeden.
Opinion say a work in progress. I say budget in a work in progress. So we can someone can't try Ghana for crowd and almost ask them, because they are not there on their own. They are representing the nation and the people in this country. It's a way you say you'll be transparent to the people, so that the people know based on how transparent you are. Why is it ahead of the World Cup on your budget? The better Ghana for him. Now ahead of the AFCON, the moment in your budget in family to you.
World Cup number catch.
On your budget.
Yeah, we number catch.
No, a budget was presented on one kasa graphics. Based on Seiko group stage, Sika FIFA the and expected
how much do you spend against
it? Budget is an estimate. Is an estimate.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes,
budget. The World Cup say
no. Omo present it.
Amo de command
It was a public presentation. I'm surprised. If you search, you will say, "Yeah."
Okay, in Parliament.
Omo present it.
After tournament.
No. Before. It omo tro qualifying Sika yenya, and even in the budget now, the call World Cup no. Almost started budget from the qualification stage. The qualification stage can say you are spending this amount. So you just give us the expenditure. You give us the possible income. Now I am transparent to the people. Now Nipana kuma ababe di omanechi, ababe di competition nechi. Now take us to the next level. You don't come in with this kind of arrogant posture. And the country Ghana for say a work in progress. It's an insult. And
so Albert Wellington is shown here from Salt Pond in the Central Region. Albert here that say. Kwakufobi also watching live inside Kote. Okay, Kwaku here that say. We so why sellers or say SCB or say does the country have any potent striker anywhere? The one year the air corner. And the squatting or Sijibo, I think Christ should have been the spokesperson instead of Chris should have been the spokesperson instead of being the head coach. He has forgotten coaching. NSD free New Jersey in the day Abba. We so wine Adair Collins was I'm watching the show live inside Afako Patasi. Greetings to Amansia Central District Director of Education. Okay, that's say. Felix Akuma say Blasters and Accra of Fuga the same. They are not playing anything. Kwame Miki was watching you live from Insuta. Keep up the good work. Okay, that's say. We so wine. Malam Iniesta was watching the show live from Efijase Asokori Zongo inside Malam Iniesta Enterprise. Nana Kwame Sechi Into. Tell Dr. Nyahota Makulo that he should go and sleep. Wasn't he receiving huge salaries as FA president? What happened to the nationalism then? Do we always realize nationalism when we are not in power? Like Togwe criticizing the government whilst he can't even manage House of Folk. Talk is cheap. Isaiah Man was watching you live from Isaiah Man Ventures, Chronom opposite the market. Okay, Isaiah Man here that say. But for message them nyanka me san Sylvester Saribodi dey no. O si dey incentives bi na wo hia. Dey Mr. Ajman ya wi.
Oh fine, oh kubeso. What's your friend Sylvester?
Kojo obin o si obojibo. Incentive CD when you nyame fe. Okay. Frederick Opompo that was say danger man or chiao. Ade Kofi Frank or say they cannot be deceiving us every day. Abba. No blasters there. Sylvester Bodia Sariosi, Danger Man, this is Promise FM. So promise us that you will exercise patience on every issue. Over promise Omana.
Now, send me exercise patience.
Okay.
And to me, I don't need to promise because I've always been exercising patience.
Zach, Maminti also na yenye ye clubs yimu. Kotoko, ene has. Kotoko sign no, na has also the be good transfer.
So
omo yi be free team nim.
So me entafo.
Na omo yentafo. Obi sign obi so man de ko ni nyina ipe.
Omo yentafo. We omo no the interchange. Ni say omo share plan ya. we no we the next 1 month mo se better ne na house no mo sane na kotoko so pambi
na antene
na ensida de bi atene kotoko ne house afi bi atene wo ho abon ho problem na si house no am say omo shada problem si house a kotoko for no na omo ya say yi house for now in the taking the fans into omo so best for so create scene bi no omo so be lead trainer no
be the player to transfer we problem na si a obi project fans am obi ayobi a player to transfer be say the to abrochire the player to transfer Ghana head to transfer Jadon Sancho Manchester for say Dortmund for be fan nko omo mpe no omo tu eska de na so so dia yi this ana akoye no
only the problem
what is the issue about it?
Why becomes a problem? Has in the last 4 years check the players they've signed and the players and when a trend becomes consistent say adebako so consistent you know what you don't learn on your job the beer in the last 3 years Jibo, how many foreign players have asked Edabo Kumasi or Papa Kumasi?
Anaba was for no cansempa.
I do be at him.
But Anezaki no.
FDM
Kotokone has on. Especially Kotoko before Anaba what in his own Kotoko Kuno. So for one no cansempa.
And they almost Musubai. Almost Musubai, send a bear and your so almost Musubai and your but Jibo, Blasters and sports minister, you see now and ra tamana Bafo when you pray ebusa by time says Bafo relaxed Sylvester Master no makacha Bafo no relax we are in 2024 now budget yeah because it has become a recent culture be about Ghana. The last 3 or 4 AFCONs, you could be among Kabas and Internet. Internet, most family in Guam. It's a time from Fencing. The Mr. No, which has events as Gashama. So the start here. You come see your Quaban son or Mabaka Sky Cospen Yatre.
Promise
then they go to Parliament. Now, Mabaka says, you could say, no Mabaka, now Mabaka baby. So it has become some normal be about anytime you go AFCON be a country. But Senna so defining budget as a material, you know. What now could this give you? Then you come and tell us this is a budget. After you spend the money. It's not a budget anymore. Because can what do we? Ka budget there. Because mungo ko the way. Munim hotel sa mukwa koda munim eduana mbadi munim ransom be Cote d'Ivoire nyina and you have reps over there say Ghana any ambassador Cote d'Ivoire ambassador on the ambassador knows the cost of food in Ivory Coast. She knows the cost of transportation in Ivory Coast. She knows the cost of the beer in Ivory Coast. The beer or the many nyada won. You estimate around a certain figure. Say yeah, we are going to spend maybe 2 million. 2 million no. Uko no spend 1.5 and not the 600 day. Adi aba. Uko no spend 2 million nya. Obi no any problem. Uko na uhia additional year. You right. Supplement one year supported the supported the account. Eti but unse de bia akoye e say yetena ye kwako diaba. You could di niaba, you could di niaba. Sa, you know, once you qua near this young man and some fata because can you there's no ABR around it near your way, near your way, near good disc and niaba. And I think, sir, Saturday night in recent AFCONs, I call military ayano. I think, sir, as a moody kind of water. It's an insult to Ghanaians. Just tell us, say, budget any. I've combined a year qua. No, year bay was it? Some Kayano. Ekua fence and
then
but no them Afcon person ba I want to you ko Afcon bi Emma what I know na NDC yi person me nya
yeah be ope ya no
person me nya yi am
ka bibia wo kai na me estimate
no you ko ba no scan am ka tell you ko ba no scan do be times 2 kra na 2015 right meka yes any me nya no ya ko meka say ye fan say ye de 4 point den na e ko ye ko ba no let's get us to 50 million o ma ko this kind of mabel to come say na say den if we are not careful na ya ye nyama yi a da bia de ko aba no na figure no na e kosoro blasters de say na ma ko do abikosi kwa amuko amadress and ohwe the day you ohwe Jordan ohwe Cresitin ohwe Inaki Williams no ohwe omunyina place yi no ohwe omo yes nicely dressed me hu kafo any Ivory Coast for your blasters arrive in star the way they arrive in Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire in star no we want them to also arrive in Ghana in star in recent Afcons blasters for no adwene omodo ko Afcon and adwene omodo ko ma nyape
adwene omodeko
Ara
adwene be no omodeko
so mo kwa omka che so mo kwa Afcon no aba ni omo me ni age
omoka che so mo koje
oh last Afcon president Ashabo 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 che so mo kwa aba omo ko bia mo kwa koje eti Ghana for the hope ye kwaji o Afcon no mbo wi a hum no mo jane omo makroma se kura bo
ebi kura ba kroma
omo makroma se mo jane
ebi money monya momentum go asia to the extent say kroma kroma mba biem straight om so mo ko bo mo club
di omo ba no so ba na jo omo be ya da no
omo ba te sa kromfo
no omo sini ka be
mo kwa mo ko te sa ahemfo mo ba ball no man timi ambo ntimi aba sa kromfo omo nsesa sa su
eti yem pesa de ne Abricos yem pesa de ne be si e Cote d'Ivoire ye koyi
na sa mo ana mo se ye modern mfa enye cap
omo prove you wrong
enti say enti
enti na mo free ma se de mo kan no ana mo akoye mo ba
e de ko mun ja ko
no akwalify no be de no ja
e de mun ja ko because ye konkon
dia mo tia mo se mo hwetim na enye tim e betimi age cap ebi kura se ya ya ade a ye quarter final na no mo ko no mo du quarter final no mo ba nya de ye kan na no makoya ba
o de mo quarter final no mo bro kuma se se nka bo ne bia
ebi so wo clubs o mo hia o mo
da bi o de mo mfa ha no nko o da brane hu se oh mo koye no ye de masse
e no ba na ba ye de
ye de masse we are attacking them for what at least the who say they is so better play mu keke who say sometimes one area that me I've never challenged or doubt sky them players we go play mu trekanya easy but say oh to yem una wiem na kroma say una wiem ya de keto a say play na wo hang wo suruwe na wo hwe from wo distance na so no from et play mu trekanya jiwo enya easy et no crop on at least meant say we ma obi winning monos yem obi say me I don't have problem with that but problem is say I was set boys no they have to go there nsema and the doctor kan no show the spirit of nationalism born here say umpa you could see say enye din enye ni bra boys ni bobo no ba ekro say na no last Afcon na yekoye no match me na nkofo no e she ya na
Comoros Cameroon
ana nkola nkete ani mo no bona ne ebo no as inform mo say Comoros e show my Ghana but man bia e football nation bia so ono man kito bi e ba na by mistake bi ya she na you could see anger and na Dr. Kabart Germany for bobola
okay
na say pa Germany for nya de a ye show mo de bia no when Germany e bobo ye show mo ba you could see say boys no any bre ba ye boys you know jibo ye she ya eno ase ye she you serious this bia obia enye so o bibi asa bibia eti ye kwai ye de Sunday e boko moros right sorry Kevin
Sunday 8 p.m.
ye book Kevin Sunday do me e kroma se nku ha de be kese nke ni gidi but tournament na ko me maka se Chris ball na obo no e ya se tournament
blasters team we on be shock him
Chris ball no e se tournament ball
say dem see wo gidi
no Chris ball no it's a tournament ball tournament adeba kwa tournament ball for group stage 3 games quarter final semi final final the years obey strategy but map a good strategy etuwa bonwa na feature 1-0 feature 1-0 wa qualify o defend ya quarter final 1-0 eti tournament dey no boy for pa if only you have a good manager how bet me a shenyama eti mo e dey ta machi blasters ni e dey ya who have always supported the blasters anko ya dey beka omo e dey yenso ajibu ye beka
Alasan Said Zakito medase yanko yanim Promise 102.7 and our suguso out dwumadi ni din highway sports mesa sisubiem sesei highway sports ane de bremo repa 100.7 free dwada kopim fiada no me ensampa mu kopim no 9 pa mu no sesei free repa 100.7 baby abepie kachi foforo kraba Promise Radio 102.7 and they say highway sports and abepie shase no 9 ekopim nunsia na say 2 hours and edi say dwumadi ntinei kachire wonua say wo highway sports onfa nani enche Promise Radio 102.7 Promise Broadcasting foforo kraba and Promise Radio nti also bodawru amanfo ntimi enti yanto ansem so across the folk ese ko maso ya abrantia ne din ede Kwadwo Obin Junior has sen ko mu lo no ede anama Legon Cities abrantia ne de atom panyifo ni se ompene se omu hia na omu terminate ni contract ne so aka 7 months na contract no ewu sika aka wo mu nyina titru ne boso mesika no omu kan nyina mo na 7 months no omu ntua emfa emma no nyame ya adoma wo kina Kwadwo Obin Junior ene ha asempanyifo ebehia odika kra afro mo ofon so aka kire mo se so omu nim na omu de ne ko Legon Cities a entokwa ebesi ni nyentoka ketwa omo Legon Cities ne emo Legon Cities kina omu terminate ni contract no mu ntwa ne sika ma no na onko enye no nko Gideon Asante Sedu Suraj Eric Eso Michelle Sapon and afi Eric Ofori entry alawa omu nyina aso mpanyifo sesei omu ehia omu ewo has team to modo omu ato transfer mamemfa kotokode ne nso so na afi mu betimi aka ne nyina abom na mato aso Asante kodo sesei omu de omani akire Great Olympics yese de eba ne se Prince Owusu Kwabena a osina kan edema Gold Stars and afi Emmanuel Avenyo onso sina kan edema Bechem United say kotoko epusu clubs imienu a players isi akan de momo Gold Stars and BA United say nyome mo yeden and Bechem United say omodo mani akire Olympics amope abrantia ni de Michael Osei and afi ni defender and de Ebenezer Sechere kanelo usi akan edema Deportivo na de etienne say Olympics for so wa hom ko Gold Stars de ni bi omso say omunye ready so be release won players emienu anase any other player just a player omumpe no na do mu hia ne pa de say club ye na adwene say transfer window yi omo eba be fan edne for Olympics sa player na omunyai players no emomo enko Professor Chumasi was Accra Sports Stadium are ready football game bia mo besa mo bo e Accra Sports Stadium no say pitch no are ready am betimi abo game no e wo ho bafo ma me sha se fan so
you me that say football clubs set standard and player bia club no be pese on be fan so mo ni be adwuma bia no ye wo standard a almost set here expect the few ho no mo is based upon that and na ye be catch say obobo smesu a ye betua waka sei mo hye na mo hye a ye be ma wo sei ye be ye sei ye be ye sei ye be ye sei esanse ye wo standard I set and as expectation ye pay the few ho no mo say when timi emiriti requirement na then e ba ne sa no a na say abeye problematic. There are some of the players now yeah it say has edu to transfer and as obi don beto transfer say any official some do mato nti there some don beto transfer no se washa wo do pa nya botre na kohwe House of Folk omo oforentwi de enyina nim say obaye no injuries aye problem de amano and it is done almost everywhere say play bi wo ho no mo a wo say pra but ija no kwan ana ija yokwa na bi fufuro no obekọ no na bi ana ho de na oben say bia otimi airbo and there are numerous examples obetimi edi aka enti no and the enya wanwa say if you cannot find fitness definitely no especially wo ho no ma nisika wogie no huge on the wage bill of the club I say with me yifisu not just say at least one hand kakra ye kan for instance obiti so for entry say the remainder of the contract no say otena ho no mo na ontimi mo house of folk will still be paying him. House of folk will still have to look for money. Now mo dey asako kofa another player man abeye say adwuma kro na na ka say so for entry ye de ma no. That will not be prudent. That will not be prudent. And the best way to go is say we find a way to take that wage bill no off, and I said that off your wage bill. Maybe at least say replacement in obeya now then you get going. Especially in our part of the world, clubs don't struggle to even put resources together. Won't mean some overburden when there are players who cannot deliver or who cannot give you performance and who cannot get you results. Now much in the name of what? And maybe say laying players off and then player want to meet the requirement, laying them off and I say letting them go to bring in another one. If you say and the news and I say there's nothing wrong with it. Idea say we cry we a team official. Not say your player with team no my results not manage team. I will question if I say competence. Said that there's a player in the club, player no on to me and my results. That player need team na boso me so na we tuaneka no team na wo de e ba ne sa no a wo waste saying club no resources. I see a question. Every single player must be able to give results. Your obu ho no mo a they find themselves so comfortable because boso me so no get the salary a huge enough for him. Enti no on nyere ne ho. Enti even at training put in a maximum good work. Send your beya a bema obetimi a pushy omumpa or mobono. Also, go on more or a bench player, but opportunity so much to help Senebeya or be a bar because of creative competition. And the young man said, "Obe number 9 or no or pebiabo." Ti the only share position that's only share role no. Debiano the competition etimi ba and so it bring the best out of those players no and as a player no. And obako training no onye no humpo emo even at the training grounds onye no humpo putting in the best and ma say empo say onya starting like onka starting lineup no kra na onya opportunities so obemu a obema obibi because there are reasons why obi start game. Part of the reason if you hold no more strategic. Ebi a game aye ko boy game plan on say wo no ye do be ade we ni no enti ebi a wo de wo bebam etiase wo. But obi hold no more at the training grounds he doesn't give you enough confidence, enough trust so by picking am na ko bobi. That player must not be in the team. That player must not be in the team. Na boso me so na tuaneka. Whoever will do that no, what cause financial loss to the club and as I say you want and to laying off players no, maybe position is very simple. If a player does not give his best, you say thank you to him and then you let go. Normally no, you do it in a manner ebema enkoye chaotic. For instance, see a be a transfer window no. Player be or supposed to requirement at this time never been say the player say oh baby obekwa neither be our managers and an agent no more per club the amano. So normally you call the player and tell him say look baby I kono em say untimi and I ntimi no nkwana untimi mwaye enti ebia you can go get a club and now say bia yenya this club the amount ye ni club we akasa omo ye ready so omo de ebia omo ebetimi no aye adwuma enti no ebia ko ne no omo discuss ebia with terms of engagement na de aka no yeso hu say yeso ye be ye no normally this is done. So we a player na ye ne sa na wo se won kwa no me nu na esi you don't tell the club say on no ntwa contract mu. You don't do that.
to no Obi Junior anya adwene.
You can't say that. Say on no person show contract say confront say no contract. Two things. Either they get to a club or they tell you say get a club. Be a woman to me be ma. Until they tell say unko they catch say unko. Na catch say I want to fight for my position. Ebi no say one must say I want to fight for my position. Now I put in a lot of work at training grounds. Now coach now say hey player no kesi unko. At least House of Folk we have seen just season here we here Di Maria. So money management needs to attend my way. But player say no. I think someone me kwana metena hanoma. I can fight for position. Coach Biba coach say me who player is obetima boa me. Timi de mo sinka me nya players we mu kwan but we de me mane nko. Me na bo. And among the players so make a coach no kwala list players bi no. That Di Maria was always playing. So timi de over 10 if you believe in yourself, you believe in your ability say obetima tena how fight for position. Tell them say no. Muslim go city say menko. Me jidi say metima fight for position and then show it on the field of play. Show it. Yes Di Maria obo and obo me nya sure say players say kan anti Di Maria din wo ya anti Di Maria din wo won mu kro na ka say won ko meboa ba na ya kan ya anti ni din wo ya anti ni din wo e kira say at least we defeat the earlier position na club administrators in take here no enya manso nya ntokwa enya gidigidi enya twema mentwe in fact it's a challenge to Kojo Obi Junior because Kojo Obi Junior for the past 3 seasons has not given House of Folk anything worth a player who should still be in the club.
Okay.
Me boa obi anima bibia onka. Me a player season NDA. I was a campaigner. Say your man no chance because a season before we plano. No way House of Folk one of the leading scorers. And he was doing for me very well. Now here coaching, now here so no so be money home so. And injuries be mu. Uba kaya. Even season we try mu you cry ya statistics season we no. House of Folk virtually or almost let him go until say or decided say on humanitarian grounds would any yamano 1 more year contract also if I'm right. And he has a lot to do to make a good statement. And yet chuma mentro and yet muncha me contract debi mene nya
abasa kwaba bibia boko de ebi say ko what
omo we dey sa no be so mo da so run club we dey see ya dey chesi ya na ebetie
Kojo Obi Junior
ya na etie
Gideon Asante Sedu Suraj Eric Eso Michel Sapon Eric Ofurientwi omusi bi besaba
dey omo ye da bia
ba se we mo dey ofo aso
me fo bibia so
one every this season menya so about too much
wabo say omo ma bo no so say no dey no dey ama club no omo obi agye to omo ma bo dey no dey ama club no am club na gina yana so he Obi Junior no he club no so performance so omo bo no obi mobi omo bo no dey no dey ama club no enye na dey be fa play am na flop me mkwatiri bebe we say from testing from Azakis.
Yeah.
Bona no bona Azakis bi no bona House of Folk.
But say player the Obana na mode bon so ania.
And the body bon so ni say the body bon so ni say 11 players no size ni nyepe play bibia nyepe da. Club ni bon ho mode na obi mon ho mode ni wo individual bi mon ho mode wo mu ana. Team ni nyina anye. House of Folk club e gina we. Ehin na ya wo si we di wonya de.
Nti obi anko.
Obi anko asem ni ye ka. Nipa na wo so wo mon ho mode ho asem ni ye ka ni obi anko. Ya kasa ade nya na te se biye ewum bibi ye wum ade we die enyo na bibi kan ho ade te se bibi ye die ye na we die ye na we fa
Baba's player wotoa yen select
and you business issues and your performance na me say performance obo mo bonde no de mai
ntufu se Kojo Obi Junior the issue ebi ne dey
bebrebe internal issues said the dividers House of Folk structures ni nyina divided say na technical team ni playing but ni divided
ma mienu
oh issues na baba kabra me say issues ensam
issues ebi ne dey say wotimi
ensam a esisi a wo ni die besi a say ya na obeka ni bia ensam a ebesi a wo wonte ba de obetia so Obi Junior nko
didie na wo wate mo Obi Junior akọ
anam say issues
na mbuza say issues be
issues no and America che o say ya na ebete no ɛna wo say ana abetere go so yɛ nsɛntwerɛni ɛna me so me house folk ni eti de me mate no ɛnyɛ no nyina na abete na de so bete nyim na mate because club no run nya performance no mo de pam nya performance no mo de pam for kwabna nya performance no mo de pam Patrick Azak
some no man renew my contract
Patrick Azak come na pam no
kwabna de so renew contract
Patrick Azak na pam no what does the video do mo na pam no CG14 o mo na events come so da o mo na pam no on place bebrebe o pam o bebrebe there's a place of no to transfer no more we if I so be no so ye do masam de ye nka biem de union team no mabre me o ye bibia nyam ngwa biem so gutim no taka me bibia ni wa at management no
bo be na de obi di ne sika akochim
ene ya na se na wo ka ya na mentiase no
sika togodi ahye house mu
se ne ya na wo ka mentiase no
o pese house ko relegation
se ne ya na wo ka mentiase no
ai na wonti ase
se ye ultimi motivate wo kra e ma ne nchikusie da kokem so okavo division 1 player ba na utua ne ka che Ghana team bia na no go premier division player ba say no obeje
o ya ade a
wo ye de ade na team ya ade
player na sem ne ka
player ya ade player ya ade results no ekọ hin
ade bia wo ne bo
se akokọ bo be de che na ntwie enam mienu akokọ bo be de che na ntwie so mnya ye nam na akokọ bo de che na ntwie
different
na fia akokọ nya nam na ntwie nya nam difference a division 1 player bo be de che premier player ina kwati sa sem we bi we say ina kwati sa sem we run sa team na we ye di team be mo ai division 1 player bo de che premier player house of company for babo nchama ka che se ye tua ka che obi a for division 1 players one season mako 7 as 8 so tua ka che obi a na ka tua ne bo nye po what does say division 1 player dia no ye se nye bibi no wo mo division 1 player say me tua ka che obi a asabi yanya nkwala o
bibi wom
ana bibi ni mo division 1 player dey just so many kakase
e player na bo no e negotiation
won possess sign and team ni da sign team ni da sign and won possess sign and team no free mu bade no waye waji goki waji best player division 1 waji best defender division 1 waji dianya ne boade che o tua ne ka che obi a so ga yanya nkwala o yeti won yanya nkwala I'm not a stranger in house of folk yanya nkwala
obi ti say sibi
yanya nkwala
from division 1
ba
he bo a wo bo
be no wo bo na didi abre yen
so akọ he
di ba re fi division 1 buy
akọ he sibi
ya didi abre di man fi division 1 buy
no premier so akọ he sibi bo a wo bo yi sana na obo no Techima 11 wonders
11 wo division 1
fan say o do division 1 ya tiase ba ne bo a wo bo yi abas se me ko he sibi na me ko he no Techima 11 wonders bo a me hu so bo kotoko ne ase sana obo ne bo a na sibi ba no say ye negotiation o say bi amaje 8,000 Ghana cedis se me de ne to two players ni bi omo premier o wani mu bebre chomo e bi omo ji 8,000 na ma ho di beti ara na me fama na ma ne mebo
na oba e de na asie oba e de na asie
na sa si be obo
club ne de na asie e de na asie so ma chi ba de o kere nyina atum se asibe o division 1 ene ko fa no ye twa na bo na ade be ma no wo ko fa no e de no wa ye o division 1 wo de na che utum fa sibe yi salisi ye de fa kotoko play and a clear side player with your connection to bit mabo say why Richard Valente say why e do go play for division 1 ba na ba ka temsa ne boarding na me nim de wo division 1 akwa ka de so tua ne kaka sia me abase am tia me nto wase me de me nto wase obi beti ase anyam nwanwa obi beti ase am de anyam nwanwa because we are say da bia me kam sisi kani on to adwene mu buye because born na ye no Lions buy ya one for biam frame no just struggle inexperienced players inexperienced coach she did not Lions we and now mu say no see team fa division 1 for the team to be frame dia and you go experienced coach na experienced players inexperienced what about too much is there na see
experienced coach you know ye ko fa na mo say
ya ba shwe for the neighbor
ye ko fa mo so wanyini mo mpe no
why me
can city for the kind
me can me can
for the kind
what you say I come here to know how you come. What you say? And we say inexperienced players, inexperienced coach has of Okuta. What you say? The other is here, okay? Now Obanra, Okabia, Ozen no prezi, or Okalem Tasem. You want your ferry for Cobra, because you appear town. You feel 5 times about 5 minutes. 5 times in national team matches about 5 minutes. Then last match, you do 2 1 9 carbon your point. 5 minutes going. Your friend Richard Atta. Must we are saying no crassa.
Na say a free ban.
Your friend Richard Atta.
A free ban ko bona.
Your friend Richard Atta.
Na ban here.
The one masam ni eka, ni do boy. The young masam wo kan, wan ka do boy o.
They will say you free player. You di kan frɛ no ansa no akobo. Edi sɛ wokofa kobna, wokofa ata. Ana wo fa yi nkan wo sɛ ban na ye frɛ no akobo.
O tie, wo say, your friend Richard Atta, ya mana mo. E de do boy asam na wo ka. Ade ni e place your friend atam de ya mo no ameka.
Nti de how ne senya ho abeka sɛ ye makoto player.
Na anyhow. Anyhow, if you know, ufie ade kwa wantimi anka. Ufie de afie kwa wantimi am wantimi anka. Wantimi anka. What does the day the catch on say? So we see right club, we run in the sanko. Na senior years of folk, I be on farm mobile house of folk. Senior year house of folk, I be on. It's okay, they can say, ye club no. Ye the catch on say. But I'm the club in Namsi on the club in congregation.
Latest development was just 1 minute on a demonstration. Is a
Juguso.
When you're man for
me to grand can.
This will be a house of pot and upper soldier.
I did when me when chapter 9.
And chapter 9 for you
chapter 9 for all the chapter 9 members in
chapter 9,
including regional patrols.
We no be you ama o.
Oh, na wiase you na wiase nipa nyina ba do. That am buja say the nipa pe and went na be kole konfo me di Emmanuel no. Eti wiase no do obi ape no ye. What just say do obi ape no ye. Ono wo yimi mad ope no no. To be kole konfo ba na chia me di Emmanuel.
Say do
wait mind there. We konfo dey.
Edi o ma me wo.
Me buja say we konfo dey.
So ma me wo no onye konfo chia.
Me buja say me na me call konfo dey friend chia me. We born dey hey Emmanuel Brawonte.
Na me ne o.
Obe konfo dey. Eti say ade na ye no e ye nipa adwuma. Ye wie no obi so wonte ase a. Onko no ba bia de ye kan say striker. Enye league asem ne ye ka. Say has of kunye league force. There be. By relegation. Bako relegation mienu.
This season position be pa na has the abobeto ye.
Oh ye dey say ye ne that fourth. Ye dey third da obi kasai. Ye dey fifth da obi kasai. Na house of folk with the 1.2 and house of Ivo. 1.1.2 so be kan ye ne wafa de no. Se lusu wafa match na kasem to ye. And ye ne wafa draw and ye dey head to head. Ebiti wafa. And ye be se ko akokye. Ye be se ko share Lions for ne. And ye head to head ye ebiti wafa. Head to head. Last match be yesani bechem Chelsea. O brekum. Decider and you should be draw 1 point in survival here. A deal in a big club like House of Folk. So they want to win the league here. Maintain one. Says House of Folk to be a relegation. You record to be a relegation. And you can't see young Kwanza. Young training relegation as a striker. You record to be a breaking a relegation.
Record na break be the end.
Oh, House of Folk continue league matches from last season to this season. Yeah, I win a match 1 pay. 1. Yeah, I know gra 1 away match 1.
Na some she be chim.
1 away match.
Ah be chim ne.
Be chim home. Yeah, win away match 1. You who do ITU a class post stadium 33 years. No far win a class post stadium da. Until 2 years at destroy House of Folk in a class post stadium. At destroy House of Folk in a class post stadium. You will do 33 years in a class post stadium.
There's a mobile premium.
Mobile premium. 33 years. A class post stadium. Only 2 years. I'm destroying.
Not destroy everything.
Everything be biasa. And the house it is get one hour in house you call Canada from no. But has mom the shop from my Yano. Has mom the Senate in my Yano. The Nipa to 4 we are more than Kojaho.
Abbas, me da say.
Masa, kabara kongete shara na hasi ni abre.
Why?
Me fi subari kongete shara na ba hasi ni abre.
Asichense.
Kongete shara na. Eti omunjama kongete. ewia
amukunkunti
ase to mama so as for na ma ensuo pomo papa to pesa se ne ensuo bo ho
ba za ba asasem no o ka wia na nisuo eba o
na team ni yewe na team board member ba don ka team na asem no ka work development
say jina question mo ko busa no
question ko busa say twenty no ko size and ko ye no mo asem because supporters ni issue say team ni record relegation o mo ka development ya and no say team ya fe ka mi ti wu mi di ka ya kagu
o be na interview no
no be do interview no ka develop o si da bi nye na supporters ni ka o mo say relegation to team no one ka sa nche no o be do na yes interview no one ka sa nche no se ni fa na supporters ni ka o mo say relegation to team no eni ye ka
na o ma mebusa no
na ya na me asira so mi wa chiri
ese ka fa drop
na be ba no wapon e je o be de duru ba bi kwa ko ya madum no
ka ya you fit
me ye firo kwa ka me ye firo
na bu of
and o be busa ni mami say enye development
na on fresh am mo no mo kan kire no
tatan say de me see hit no afi no phone class ko no battery do fi sami number ka fe na me sami number me ko hwe ne phone fu so o je can say
stop supporting us and come and support Kotoko
da bi ndi enye yi ene di ya omunyin film omo di say omo classes ne ba omutimi solve ne ntepje Kotoko na ko coach ko kan politicians ya has na coach ko kan politicians ya ka hiye ka board members na nya ka problem na free omo so na just the players na mpeze team ni ko yiye sa na omo ye o enso ka say players na politicians no omutimi address issue na solve problem na sa place na be man resource eti nipa ekonya obefor solve problem na kire leadership
Obed mami ntie we minim so obe Kotoko de na ma ya woni Zak ba ne Abbas ahwe has de ne de amaye yen hwe Kotoko so Prince Owusu Kwabena ene avenue se be e ka kon de nze mo ba na be den ana kwan da ho ba Kotoko hia ayi Ebediza section ne Michael Osei
no Michael Osei striker
ya minim omo hia omo
we share the profile of forwards Ogum go after now of lining or running through that profile. One, Ogum call for Emmanuel Avenue quality back up Avenue strength and energy. Apart from he being good on the ball, not to me, take it on to operating from the wings. No, Avenue will be out to me one day. You look at Prince Kwabena, also what that same thing, one day, you know. Young born to young family can't go far first to the ball, that kind of thing. And maybe as a moment saying, you know, Michael said, what danger, you know. Say, most of the baby and go start, so she gave Nana, we my headache, Kwabena.
Yeah.
No, my blade headache, in terms of the physical battle, no. But Michael said, Kotoko Olympics, Nidia Nano thing. Very difficult for Ansu. And I know crack on the man, the expert vote to Ansu as man of the match, how he was able to tame him. But the one and clearly to say Ogum feels that the front liners, when they go to difficult venues, now much more than now, almost energy, also my more of almost skill on it was slow down the aggressive part of the game. It was the also pay that kind of forwards need be about a share. And the players never win anymore to complement the rest. But the one thing that's running across these players, Ninja say, need so much goals. Kwabena will goals, but only an elite finisher. Avenue so far, only leading the attack of a year, Bechem United, even though the deal is off. And Michael says so Henna, only an elite finisher. But as the Ogum no say. Mrantie now or anymore. Now he has the finishes. He has the players who do the dribblings. He has the players who do the take-ons. But maybe a bully type of striker. People are also raising questions about Kalu. Also, he Kalu Swank and only a dear man for him say, when him ye young bone sim on payment to Homobi, only defenders and presso, that kind of thing. But clearly, if we are being honest with ourselves, Kalu Enya hated the ground running. And if you want to win the league, it's a football here. You never write a player off, especially when you move from Brekum Chelsea to a club like Asante Kotoko. Now in Yambo, season back, Ukraine, once a Kalumbo 1 season, so you still want to give him time. because there's something called adaptation. Wakobe before you need to take your time to adapt, learn the system, fit into the system, where you can bond well with players. Or maybe our former club, you already have that rhythm, you have that understanding with them. When you're more born, it flow easily. But I'll move to a new club and your players need from the word go now farm. So you can see that is the kind of the type of forward that Ogumope. All in all, it looks like me and Sani in Aberdeen. Michael was saying Olympics for no Makotoko. Emmanuel entry Omokono, Dunya Blasters color 55 players no canon.
Okay, Kojo Ben had a message be about say where is Ziggy that playing our first match. And again, what will Seche of Olympics do when Kodoko has Dawouni, Sheriff, Ansu, Nuruddin? Dawouni is here to taste a match for Kotoko.
Yeah, that's true. And I think Dawouni is a Kotkoma Nikolo.
No,
that's not Manikolo. No, because even he cannot break the Kotoko team even in FA Cup matches. It's a FA Cup match, Crown team in Bobby Dia, Jibo, it speaks volume. A player will do level FA Cup when you've been born. And also, Dawouni and Kazahena Usa. So, Kotoko Manikolo till the end of the season. To teams Nibia. Our battle relegation and you give it to them, especially with options so man more playing time. That's what you demand from them. Now man and concussion and what because clearly Kotoko team no about 3 back. At a point coach may decided say instead of using Blaine and come use Dawouni, but clearly Dawouni was not even a first choice when it comes to that plan. Changes are every tempo.
Powered by a lot of hype around.
Yes, a lot of hype, a lot of hope. Captain of Susubribi in the FA Cup looks like a player who take you more time to scout him. But on by no chance to prove himself, and it looks like chance of being a proven a honor so form, and that is why I suggest some man in Cologne with Benjamin Setchred. I believe it would work around the Blay Ebenezer Setchred. I believe it will work around the Blay issue. Also, Olympics over Trebak. That's the Olympics on both Trebak. And such a bot right on. Yes. But Obon 10 were on good. And I think say when they were looking at Blay, you also need a contingency plan or you need a plan B. I believe say be a known account more mature letter. Great Olympics.
There's a lady no more honey.
Of course, we are looking at centre backs. Because if Kotoko is going for a centre back, our club are about 3-back system. Our player no a type the right centre back position there. In any of the centre backs position, or Bobu Biana, a Teresa coach in a person or Faneba, no Baby Jina in a Tilho, Edema team a Asante Koroko. So it speaks volume, but Olympics position no Modano. They are not safe enough to lose any of their key players. And we don't catch a Kotoko say Emmanuel and Chinomon Fema Kotoko. And when Tano catch a Kotoko say Set your Mon Fema Kotoko. And when Tino catch a Kotoko say Michael say and also Mon Fema Kotoko. So Kotoko need to look elsewhere because these Olympics team they are not safe. Once sometimes team be that safe positioner because Setchre say Matissa can bear 6 months to end his contract. But they will prefer playing with him, none of contracts no whilst they stay in the league. There are some big Jana at this time, and the question is replacement. And when he find out replacement now, or Baba Boni a stabilizer will wait. So Kotoko, they don't really need a centre back. If they get one, it will be a luxurious signing. But when you are analyzing the needs of a Sante Kotoko, you know, it's a centre back. Yeah, they are Chichel Kotoko Kumu then sir. Okay, and they will be good to go. With Prince Kwabena,
just a minute.
Just a minute. Fatao Safiu, Midiama are not giving up. They are still in the race.
Now, Kotoko mo Peshafiu.
Yes, I'm open. I think that Shafiu be Kotoko. Based on commitment and love for the team. Because in case Kadia Kakotoko, Midiama Bokotoko Atunsu baby cry. Is car in terms of tuna. Yes, they are paying almost times 2 their Kotoko de Masha.
The reason why Shafiu PK Kotoko over Mediama.
That is what PK.
Yes.
Kotoko ahead of me.
Aka say omode contract never 2 people so. Na obe sign and I mean owo kasi say ya one here na yakoka tag obi because the information I have I'm trying to put it in a different way
in the hands of few people.
Just few, just very few. As for the boy, or see the fact that Dr. Kwesiapia cried the cabe fano. Or Pekino. I don't know where, but for what I've heard, Dr. Pekino, the next time they came, took him somewhere, they sat and discussed and had a proper discussion. Of course, say the fact that when Dr. Kwesiapia didn't come on the suffering come on in the day, you know. Of course, say, okay, man, say, Obama Kotoko. So, for Sikadi, I said, the Obedikano, Anka, Mediama are ready because of the Africa to give him as much as they think a substantial enough. Nanka Omeboma war.
Mediama Zomoko, you know, Tanzania, and some good is your
Yeah, sir. What they did was that. Saturday, now bang the announcement of the Blaster Squad. So
they needed to protect the boy.
They needed to protect certain players because about one time, someone like Jonathan Suwa Nkonkwa Konibi. Dear, a Kwesi Tanzania no about one time, Nkonkwa Nkonkobi. So I imagine that be finding a very nice way to protect certain players. Say Jean Vital. Uso omwahwa
na so ndo bi amfe national team bia
no but say on pen up amono
me pound dey
omo pen up amono
mo dey
omo ntwe no mo ton no obenya office
so me mo even see ono for example wahwa omo kwata man for anko and the ball omo bi because nyema e go see here na say team akobobo ye jom 3 you good 3 omo ba omo di awre wono na place it me okudu akọ club ejo money
say mediama team ni bakwa plane
to jam omum me some flight mediama have to check it different more monti na mediama for no say that so mama e di one day mpo a e beba bonten the next one me fast e find any means to let the guys join them immediately say na be ya obiante na enko ha boys in terms of a year omokoye o again onim say mpemfo no bi omo do Tanzania enyama course o hotel ho se bonhuna si we nu play chromofone nu play we gina ha etete ase edin komo edin komo no mo hwe match na bi so say bibia mposi ye
yanga fo ni real team
ni mu de suspect say move real team ko
onim say first leg wa ha no mediama for suspect is ade no nti omo hotel omo tight security pa
When you say Chroma say, when you say Chroma say, Jibo. Omo you know, Chroma say imagine no. The eve before the game, and you know, place me under club hotel no.
Home game no ha no.
Home game no I say no. Place me under mu team hotel. When say minds for no. Everybody say e be share, e be play game no. It's hotel na minds for the go die no. Some place no money one be we don't know some of them almost mo and am one say place bi I don't know say na enye team for the place ni bi ni ampa na yo mo
na sa hotel na how many da
like players on the omo guess akoda ho
oh
players on the omo guess akoda ho eti today if baby eti ye bia na esumo lo
muti ya kama mu aguri ti na mo munti no si ya mo munti no
da bi tire eti ye
mo je
tire eti ye
aja muti na twam
muti nsanwa tire eti ye but edu stage bi no na chese uhwe issues na na around no the bomb ye holidays no
ye break ni na asebu
e bomb asebu omo
ye break ni asebu
e be ti omo
ze ora no club na sem si amanze njo fo nti o
open group a omo 3 year this Christmas 1 year NSA 2 year
mediama yeah
no omo to omo
breaking the ball
sa break
na say we dey sex am
ni me si o chroma say panka e betimi aka me ho atoye pa no
o be kama ho ato
ya ko line so na ya mama for so emrem number ne 0536 0536161607 0536161607 and 0536178883 wait me afre no abadwuma dem say ba ko na ye say okay it is 0536161607 0536161607 607 obetia frɛ na waba a program so obed amintiwe was ye twese for course
I think say kotoko hono say Prince Kwabnani we need the na no de omani beto so a Safiu dia no to improve the attack. I think that nyam ya no much na Mukwala seminar people have a lot of interest in it and a brainy hunter but Mukwala issue no people have a lot of interest.
I mean he so be aba line so hello 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 hello
Ojibo.
Yes sir
Design
boko na so e
anyamya do na kwa oni o
oh nana me ton ka che se bibia e koso kama yetie o
Ojibo. That's why before I know you it's what to kwa for you any Xmas
ya maba
na you want to say
bibia boko nana yetie o
yeah catch about to say na say na ya hopa na mesre na onya botepa nya so benya akmoyare because odi that na automakro ne nko for na tia obenya akmoyare what I say as a double person not me catch us say supporters go talk with as a person not me choose our weather what class is now very bad so say that na onya boten na me nim de no yema de ma why say na
yemfa de onu so edi eho okay all right hello yes sir
abi yaba
afi nkonsa to you
nje ma ono se so kwa bo fedia na ka so
hey ofedia fa me ton ka che se bibia ko
ba bo nya nyina won fe me tra
fa cheme na adaje ni su a fa cheme
atam do so okay dia me ka ka da protocol sir omunya omo na omo concentrate no mo strength omo mo ano se omo ba omo mo contract ya so si blue no mo dia no mo shana sombe renew omo man for back contract no nya e man 8 months ne say si the reasons are best known to mo kwa omo renew omo go for na ka no contract no mo ti mo omo
yedase bidin komo wachi ofadua yedase for your contribution yento aso esame na brum no hello
good evening your partner is a promise okay me mon commodity over this delay matter in the morning now and yeah, what's it make? The other gentleman, your friend, is this Zakito or so? Yesterday, and I'm in the team, said all kind about this 6-month contract matter. But interestingly, I just wanted to call yesterday, but unfortunately, one for number behind to one. A day before Enra. Now, in the social media, the other gentleman saw on your friend is saying,
let me direct to a seminar person Kenya na kwa bonetofa because of your time, no. Na who baby episode echo.
There's a currently as we speak, it's just come out say a 1-year contract, right?
Okay.
And almost offer.
Okay.
It is clearly in consonance with what I heard a day before Jib, the Zakito guy, you know.
Okay.
6 months. When I heard the Zakito guy talking about this 6 months, quite contradiction. Sometimes the media more
and also no information or war and also now there nti bring nti o de beche same emesi anazi okay. Same say yemfa course no ensi ha. Abbas
Raga dem di chat on say my boss be the na sansi bi eja me. E wo Santasi enyinem so okra why ready a talk me sin na wo me ho. Enti Santasi enyinem. Obi a why ready bi a bu chifo Ghana ni wa beto bi a pipes ni na wo me ho.
Okay.
Me anam get
pipes.
Pipes.
That's all kwa you.
Santasi enyinem.
That's all kwa edi ho.
Edi fa bonya nwa.
No agreement.
0595 03 5108 ofra me an me pick
ya no akwedi ho na no okay
aja se njo santasia nyem na prot no da ba bi wa wo pe bia no frɛ me a me do bɛkɔ bibia ye okay na wetimi ato prot
okay yem for the last caller hello 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 okay same there yem fancy a so na yem fa we ngigi news for ne tata ma hu se ma menya ako e wa ha na ma de nyina akuanie
the number you are trying to reach
onya nyina mantonka eti yede musia na yede we agi news for ne tata nyame ya adom ochina same time 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. highway sports yebesa tenase na yede eye agudie mu nsem ede abremo